internet radio stations around. You're listening to
Hot 89.1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Look out. Good morning. How are you? Hi, what's going on, Mercedes? How are you? Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Top of the morning to you. How are you?
Man, I'm so tired.
I am too. I'm sleepy.
You sleepy?
Yeah.
Well, I told you. You better wake your butt up. I said, I'm just saying, I told you. Get on about that. Get on about that bed. Get out of that bed.
Well, I'm up. And top of the morning to you.
Yeah, top of the morning to you.
Thank you.
We chilling.
I didn't let the dogs, let me see. Let me get it right. I didn't let the sun rise on the dog's ass this morning.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Okay.
That's why. Watch that dog now. Your ass gonna be caught up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You missed the boat.
Yep. Well, it's Thursday, man. It's Thursday.
Yes, sir. Thank God for another week stretch.
I know that's right. Thank the Lord for another week. That's what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, you know, while we thanking the Lord, we might as well just go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and go and give him the total praise on another week. So that's what we're gonna. We're gonna do some things. We're gonna talk about a few things this morning. But guess what? Thank the Lord.
Yes, sir. Glory to God. Yeah.
It's morning time.
Yes,
it's
sir.
Morning time.
Yes, sir. The sun is rising.
It's morning time.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we coming
and
from
we
the book of
blessed
Daniel.
to be here.
Yeah, we blessed to be here. I
Yes,
tried to come from the book of Daniel, but I'm gonna leave it alone right now.
No, not deacon. No deacon, don't take us to church. They already called me motherboard, so let's not go to church. But we're gonna go to church one week.
We can go to church, but I want to go to church. See, it's a difference. Church.
Yeah. That's when you show enough getting your praise on.
And it's coming up Mother's Day next week.
Yes.
You know.
I'm a mother.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. You a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
You know. Well, before we begin the show, I want to shout out to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day.
Yep.
And just know, Queens, that as a mother, we winners.
That's right. Because you know the show today is about, you know, the show that we're doing. Somebody asked me what y'all gonna do, and I called it "Living in the Yellow Submarine." I'm gonna explain it in a minute, and then the other part is about passing a lady by, you know, to please someone else, and we're gonna talk about that. We're also gonna talk about this is the pre-Mother's Day show. You know, the queens that are stepping, the past, the present, and the future. So, you know, if you out there and you stepping and going on, you got some things going on in your community or while you go out and to enjoy yourself, you can come on here and we'll get you in. But let's talk about this. But let me start at the bottom and work my way to the top. How about that?
Oh, you going to go backwards today?
Yeah, backwards.
Backwards. Okay.
Yeah, back yonder. Then we're going to come up here. Of him.
Way back there.
Yonder and then up him.
Okay.
See, some people don't know what yonder means. Yonder. See, you go back.
Going over yonder.
And see, yonder really is. I'm gonna show you what yonder sound like. I'm way back here. What's going on? Hey. See, that means I was over yonder.
I'm going over yonder.
That's right.
To be with my Lord.
See,
yes.
You better
I'm
show
going.
up.
You going?
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm going.
Yes. I'm going. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Listen. So let's do a pre-Mother's Day. It's a pre-Mother's Day show. Then we're gonna do something after Mother's Day. of course. But let's talk about dressing. Let's talk about how to put on clothes.
Okay.
As from a woman's point of view, I'm not a woman.
Excuse
We're
me.
about to take it from your point of view. Then we're gonna hit a whole bunch of stuff. So, as it's being pre-Mother's Day, and you being a mother, and I think you gotta give a shout out to all the mothers out there for the simple reason that the hardest job, one of the hardest jobs in the world, is being a mama, a mother.
Absolutely.
Is raising kids. I don't care what nobody else say because kids is. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge responsibility. I tell you that.
Right.
And
So, what type of mind frame do you have to have as a mother when you're a single parent, or you may not be a single parent? What type of mind frame do you have to have when you're raising kids? What I mean, by you being a mother and you have a daughter, child. What type of mind frame does it change the aspect of how you dress, how you talk to people, how you relate to the public and your peers? Does it do that?
absolutely it does. Once
Okay.
you become a mother, it's just some things you can't do because now you're setting an example and become a role model for your children.
Okay.
So, before the kids, we can wear them little hot skirts, them little
Mm-hmm.
smoky skirts, and reveal, more than you would after you have children.
Okay.
Because the mind frame and set that a mother has to have is very, very strong and conscious
Okay.
of what she does.
Okay.
Yeah. She has to. Because, for one thing, if you think about it, Stretch, we as mothers have the children the majority of the time. So a lot of their values and morals stem from the mother.
Okay.
Now, of course, we have some very, very strong men that steps up to the plate and accommodate those morals and values. But it stems from the mother. So we have to be careful with our children. We have to be careful.
So do you think, as being a mother, like a single mother, do you think that compares? Do you think there's any difference, uh, waging different wise on the balance of a scale? Is there a difference from being a single father raising kids? Do you think that what would is there like the mothers are better to raise kids than fathers, or are they on an equal plane?
I think it's an equal plane.
Okay.
I think it takes both parents, if possible. But however, it stems from the mother. See, that baby start learning things, feeling things, hearing things in our womb.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So by the time them babies get here, their personality is already developed.
Okay. Okay.
And then you got to take that and form and critique that personality where you have some very valuable and respectful decent children.
Okay, now let's get to this point. So when you're like you said, when you're a mother, it changes the way you dress and the way you. So how does it change a relationship as far as different people? Men, women. How does it change? Because they see you in a different light. So what does it change about you in a different light? What do you find yourself going? Hey, I'm a mama now. I can't. What do you?
Well, Stretch, you just have to make sure that you're portraying a decent I don't want to say image, or maybe I should say image.
Okay.
But you have to show the qualities of knowing that the parent has values and morals with her upbringing with her children. You can tell those that receive quality time from their parents or the mother, and those that don't. You can tell because the children has just a totally different mentality when it comes to an adults.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So those things have to be instilled in our children from babies. And most of the time, the mothers is usually at home with the children.
Okay.
Or they're if they're not at home, you know, they're taking them to daycare when they get off from work. They're picking them up. They feed them. You know, we spend a lot of time with these children because the dad is normally out being the provider. And mothers do too. But I'm just saying, that's usually how the structure is. The mother instills and usually spends the most time with the children.
Well, let me ask you this. Okay, now we got to the kids part. We're gonna move a little past that. So now, when you're a mother and you know you got children and everything, so when you want to go out and get your party on, your dance on, what the old folks used to call your used to be. Is there a certain way you should dress when you go out and party and dance? Is there a certain type of rule that you guys go by?
Yes. And actually, there's a certain rule that you go by as just being a woman, period, whether you have kids or not.
Okay. Okay.
My mother always told me the less is better, and you always leave something for the imagination.
Okay.
If you expose everything up front, what does anybody have left to think about, assume, wonder?
Right.
Because you done exposed every damn thing.
Right.
So it doesn't matter whether you're a mother or not now. Being a mother should strengthen those values.
Okay. All right.
Because you have children that are looking at you. Because if you think about it, if the mama running around with Daisy Duke's panties on, going down the street with her house shoes on and bonnets and, you know, all of that old mess, then the kid gonna think that's okay.
Well,
and then if they try to do it, then you want to chastise them. Well, how you gonna do that?
I don't want to see no mother running around her stomach look like balled up homework now. I can tell you right now. Something like balled up homework.
You know what? You done seen a lot of balled up homework here on the West Coast, baby. I ain't never seen so many bucket of chitlins and hormones before in my damn life.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And you know, Stretch, not to knock anybody for what they feel they want to wear. If you had the confidence to do that, have your confidence.
Right.
But everybody else ain't gotta have confidence and accept that shit.
Right. Well,
it's just appropriate attire. It's just, you just gotta leave something for the imagination. That's all I can say.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, if you're a big girl, now like you said, people think, well, if you think you can wear that, you're gonna look good or whatever you got on. But now if you're a big woman, plus size, I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna
your bacon shouldn't be hanging out.
Okay, that's what I need to hear.
Your slabs of bacon should be up under your t-shirts in dresses. Listen, big ladies can, baby, can have breakfast off that shit. Look, let me tell you something. You can be sexy stretched without revealing. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I consider myself a hefty woman, curvy woman, or whatever. So some say big or whatever. However, when I look in the mirror and my shit looking like cottage cheese,
not cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese and Swiss cheese and shit, more dense and then in a car on my damn thighs and all that. No, I don't want y'all to see that. I'm not proud of that. No, I'm not. I'm not proud of that. So I keep praying that I get to the point where I don't have as many. I used to have more, so let's get that correct. Okay? But the ones I do have, I'm self-conscious about what I present to others, not just myself. If I don't want to see it, why would I think you want to see it? I don't think you want to make sandwiches off my thighs.
No. Ain't nobody trying to.
It's not attractive.
I'm just saying.
You can be, big women can be sexy with accenting their figure. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go put on a sock and you need to be in a pillowcase.
You know what?
Okay. You don't have to do that. There's so many appropriate attire for hefty women.
Right.
And they're sexy.
Okay. So, all right then. So now let's move on a little bit further. Now, by being, and I call them, y'all are queens and everything, y'all ladies, and I said,
yeah, absolutely. Make sure you remember that.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. Queens, baby, queens.
Okay. Now, what's the difference in the dress? I ain't going there with you right now. Now, what's the difference in the dress? Because I got some few things we're gonna move on because I know you got something to do today. What's the different thing in the dress from the past, the present, and the future? The dressing. Since this Mother's Day coming up, and I call it the Mother's Day steppers because a lot of people, women that step, that are mothers and everything. They mothers and housewives or or side pieces or whatever you want to call them. They in there too, or hookups or whatever. But what's
me and Mrs. Jones meet me at the same place?
Right, same damn time. So let me ask you, what's the difference in the dress, past, present, and future? What have you seen? Because in your lifetime, because everybody got a past, everybody got a present, and I damn sure hope you got a future. And that means you're gonna be living the next couple of days, the next couple of months.
Honey, in the future, if we live to see it, because we be too old to do it, they're gonna be running around looking like damn Jetsons.
Okay. I'm just asking because I think now I don't know. I may be wrong, but I think the dress code and got so far in advance that in the future, you're right. They might be walking around with
antennas on their head with their skirts.
Okay. So I'm just saying. What I'm trying to get, the point I'm trying to get to is, what do you think the dress is gonna look? What do you think the clothes are gonna look like? Are they gonna be walking around with nipples and no bottoms, or
look, man, at the rate we going, ain't gonna be no clothes. Just walk around naked. Oh, they're gonna have tattoos and art as their clothes.
Well, I would hate to be at a stepper set looking at somebody naked, just flopping all.
Well, by that time, all our old asses will be dead. We talking about the new youths. The new people.
Y'all be asleep, so y'all go ahead and get naked if you want to.
Yeah, but from back in the day, Stretch. Man, you didn't go to the grocery store without putting on clothes.
Okay.
I know I used to go to the grocery stores when I was in my 20s in high heels and mink coats and purses and all of that.
Okay.
That's how you came out the house.
All right.
Very well groomed. Let's not even speak about going to a stepper set. Man, everybody was sharp.
But I had a thought. You know what I had a thought? You know how mamas was back in the day? They would tell you about your stuff. I got a feeling that, I'm pretty sure this probably happened to somebody. I don't know. To some woman. I don't know. She probably left the house and some of them went to a stepper set at a young age, dressed like Jezebel, and her mama came up in there with a belt and whooped her ass and whooped up out of that step.
Whooped her ass right about it. And if it wasn't a mama, if you had any older siblings.
Right.
Your older siblings will tell you if you don't take your ass home and put on some clothes.
Right. That's what I'm talking
about. My older brothers was very protective, but they didn't have to be too protective because my mother had already instilled in us that you don't go out here looking like a Jezebel and a hooker showing everything. How do you expect to get a decent man and you out there showing everything to all the men at one time?
That's true.
No, it don't go like that.
Well. Now considering what I've read on Facebook here lately, and we talked about how women be at a set and don't get a. I didn't get a dance. I was here all weekend. I was here all night. I didn't get a dance. Okay. Now, by reading this young lady's post, and she said that she sat up front at the set or wherever she was, and people passed by her, almost knocking her in the head, knocking her down.
Looking all over like she a damn statue.
Right. But she done paid her money, done got dressed and chill out and everything. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you something. There are no if a woman is sitting right there, that common sense, if it's somebody, if you sitting somewhere and I want to dance with the woman sitting behind you, rather than bump into you and go all over the place, I'm gonna go ahead and dance with you first. I'm just giving you proper etiquette because some of these folks don't know. Go ahead and dance with that woman first. The woman that's sitting up front, dance with her first. When you get through dancing with her, then as you walk her back to her seat, while she's still standing up, you can reach for the other woman and tell that woman, say, thank you, I appreciate it. Reach for the other woman so she can come back. So that way you ain't reaching all over nobody. You just exchanging positions. She's going to sit down, you bring the other woman up. That's
right. That used to be the appropriate etiquette. That doesn't exist anymore, Stretch. Okay. Now, number one, where that's not going to happen is you don't get escorted back to your seat.
Well, see, that's where they've been
messing up. They send your ass on back to your seat. Okay, thank you. Don't ask you or offer you a drink of water, and it ain't free no more. But won't even offer you a drink of water. Okay, thank you. So they don't do any escorting back to your seat. But however, if there's a group of women at a table and you go and dance with one, if you don't escort the lady back to the table, at least recognize and go back to the table at some point and ask them, do they want to dance? And give them the opportunity to say yes or no. I mean, it's just rude. It's appropriate. That's like walking into a house full of people and you only speak to one person.
Yeah, that makes sense. See, and you know what made me think about? I know somebody might say something. They ain't Stretch, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something. You got to use your brain. It's almost like the wham bam thank you ma'am process. You know what I'm saying? You go grab a woman and take it. They don't walk her back to us. Wham bam thank you ma'am. I'm finna get the next one. Wham bam thank you ma'am. Now you know what? You know what though? This is my thing. Now I wish women would be stronger in their vocal conversation when it comes down to, You know, if a woman was sitting at a table with a other group of women and a guy reached over, I want to dance. No. We ain't finna do wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Now you gonna dance with her first, and then come get me. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't finna do the wham bam. Thank you. And so I wish women would go. I'm not finna do the wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Ask her first. She's sitting here. Ask her first. And you know.
Well, that would be nice. It really would be nice. But for a minute, I'm gonna be the devil's advocate and speak on behalf of the men.
Look out, devil. Hold on. Let me get my switch. Because I have to whoop the devil.
Oh, I'm not the devil. No.
Okay. All right.
I should use another word. Oh. Sorry. Lord, forgive me. In the mighty name of Jesus. Okay.
Well, I know what you're saying.
I'm just going to speak on behalf of the men for a minute here.
Yeah, speak on their behalf.
I get it, men. You only can get to so many women per night. I mean, the ratio is so outnumbered with the men that Stretch, they can't get to everybody. They just can't. And they get tired as well as the women sitting and not getting a dance. Okay, they're not robots. Come on, we got to get them a break too. What we need to do is get some of these men instructors out here, and instead of teaching all these women, get some men in these classes. Now, I don't know how we would come up with the plan to get them in there, but we need more men, Stretch, and then we can kind of like, it will never be equal, but get close to balancing it out where all the dances ain't on one man all night, okay? Because the first thing you got to think about is we as women, we sit back and we observe and we watch who can dance and who can't dance, as they say, or who they like the way they dance, I should say.
Right.
So if that person is a popular dancer, all the women is reaching for him. He can't get to everybody. He just can't. He can't do it.
No.
But there's etiquette, though.
Right.
There's etiquette.
Because I heard an older lady say, I'm not going to say the lady's name. I was at a set, and the lady told me, she was saying the same. She said, and I told her, I said, well, you know, the men can't get to every woman. It's only like about, it's probably about 300, 400 people in the place.
Right.
And it had a 3 or 4 to 1 ratio to man. And I told her, I said, there ain't that many men. She said, I can understand what you're saying. She said, but if they wanted some draw, they try to get the every damn woman up in here. I said, you know what? I can't argue with you. I can't argue with you at all. If they want some draws, they'll try to get every woman in the damn set.
Man, let me tell you something.
I'm just, the woman was telling me, I'm just being real. I said, okay, all right, baby.
Listen, she got a valid point. If it was a skirt raised up somewhere,
right,
with a sign, come and get it, absolutely, they'll make a way.
Well, put it this way: if you had a table full of 10 women, and they all sitting there. Now the woman now this is what this lady said. I'm just listening to her because I like to listen to reason. She said, Stretch. She said, let me say something. She said, if I had it for the table full of women, and you have 1 or 2 men, she said, all them women were sitting at the table butt naked. Don't you know they would all get a damn dance? Like, damn. And she right.
Yeah, I can't. Hey.
She right. It would be titty juice everywhere.
At least 9 out of 10 will.
Right.
Because you do have some men that have preferences.
Right.
So they might not want the big titty. They might want the little titty.
Right.
You know, they have preferences.
She was making a point. And then
very valid point.
And then she said, then she was telling me, well, what about, I asked, I said, well, okay, I can understand that. She said, well, the men that are known out throughout through the country for being good dancers, good steppers, or whatever it may be. She said they only dance with the people that they dance with where they from. I said,
or that already knows how to dance.
I already know how to dance. But here's the thing. What they got to understand is, what's up, Drew? Drew Thomas checking in. What's up, Drew? Phyllis Skinner checking in.
Hey, Drew. Good morning.
Antonita checked in.
Hey, so, Antonita.
What they got to understand is this right here. Those, if you're dancing with the ones that can only dance, see, here's the problem. You dance with the ones that you only know that you think they can dance. You see what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about nobody else. Ain't tried them. It's like driving a car. You understand? You gonna get the car that you seen on the commercial. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one. But here's another car drive way better than that car.
Yeah.
Costs less. You ain't gonna try that one. You ain't gonna try that one.
Yeah.
You gonna drive this car that you've been seeing. See, I have a problem with that.
Well, everybody does deserve a chance, Stretch.
That's what I'm saying.
Whether you see a person on the dance floor all the time or not, because believe it or not, there's just tons of people that I know from Chicago.
Right.
Or other places.
Right.
That can dance.
They can dance. But
they don't get the opportunity to dance because they're not in the politics of the clique.
Right.
Well, it's very political.
But
when did stepping become political, Stretch?
I don't know. You know what?
Who's the president?
Ain't no president.
Oh.
Ain't no president.
Because I was going to boycott his ass.
Ain't no president. Ain't no first lady. Ain't no vice president. Ain't no none of that stepping. Ain't none of that. Ain't nobody voted on nothing. You know, and then if you vote, somebody gonna be, well, why do y'all pick? You know how black folks do. Don't know. We can't vote. We come on now. We can't even go to the same basketball game or restaurant without some bullshit starting. So you already can't vote on it.
Yeah.
Can't help me. And so this is the problem I got with our people. They always fussing and arguing about something and ain't really attaining a damn thing.
Nope.
You know, but I got to say this. But the white man can get out there and do all his dances. Why he on TV? Why he all over the country? Why he worldwide? This, that, and other. But
the Latinos doing the salsa and all of that.
Right, they doing all that. But when it come down to stepping, they want to argue, fuss, and fight. Now this
the
is
Mexicans, the Chinese even put them little dragons on their head and be out there doing their damn shit.
Right. Now here's my thing. I had a discussion with somebody the other day. Somebody said, we was talking about stepping and everything, and we was sitting having a discussion. I said, listen, I said to break all this bullshit down with y'all who stepping this, stepping that. Let me tell y'all something. What you need to do is go back, because they were talking about who the best stepper was and all this kind of stuff. I said, what you need to do is go back in history of stepping and find the first person that ever stepped. That is the GOAT. That's the greatest of all time. The first person, whoever first man or woman that ever stepped. Because you know why I called them the GOAT?
Why?
The greatest of all time? Because anytime somebody starts something, you following their ass.
Right.
So that's the GOAT.
Right.
So when people run around the country, see, they don't like to hear me talk and they don't want to accept it. But I'll tell them, yeah, you good, but you ain't better than the first person that ever started. You good now, but you ain't better than the first person that ever started.
How could you be when you didn't start it?
That's what I'm saying. So you can't call yourself the best.
And what's the get up about that? You know,
who
gives a damn about all this title shit? You know, I'm sick of it. Now that's what I hate.
Hey, Melinda
all
Brown.
This old title, you the best this, you the best that. I'm a legend. I'm not a legend. Look, everything speaks for itself.
That's right.
You do not have to go around bragging about how long you been dancing, who you was dancing with. Why?
Right.
When you hit the dance floor, the people can see your experience.
That's what I'm saying.
And you let people put a label on you.
Right. Right, because here's the thing.
I don't get it.
If you walking around, if you go to the zoo and you see a tiger ain't got to tell you he a tiger. That's a damn tiger. You know that a lion ain't got to tell you he a lion.
Look, and I ain't even gotta see the damn tiger. You look at some fabric and know, oh, that's a tiger.
That's a tiger right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, because they were telling me, we were having a discussion. It was a long discussion on the phone. They were asking me a lot of questions. I was like, listen, because somebody mentioned going around talking about being a legend. I remember I talked to Casper one day. We were sitting down talking. And we were talking about being a legend. He's talking about people being a legend. He said, I don't even call myself a legend. I know his whole story when he was talking about that, because we talked. But I told him, I said, in order for somebody to be quote unquote legendary, okay, you let the other people say. See, it's a good thing. See, it's a good thing when other people speak of you in a positive way. You let when the other
speak people, highly of you. Absolutely.
You ain't got to speak, but you ain't got to speak on yourself. You let the other folks speak.
That's right.
Let them talk. Let them say, well, you know what? Dude right there, him, her, this, that, and the other. Man, they legendary. They ain't got to say nothing. The people that talk about it, they don't have to say anything.
Right.
You let somebody else say that's what you are. You ain't got to walk around. You ain't got to walk around saying it. You ain't got to do this and another. Let somebody else speak on you. Yeah.
Well, that opens up a whole nother can of worms.
I don't like worms.
I don't either.
But I
ain't never liked nothing that crawled.
Well, hold
anything that moves on his belly.
Hold on now.
No.
Some worms,
I don't do them.
Some worms crawl good.
You know what? I don't want to see them little ugly slithering things, okay? I don't like no damn worms. I don't do them. But look. You know what you saw.
Some don't worm.
But you know what I don't.
Some of
girl.
You gotta watch them worms. You gotta watch them worms.
You like them damn worms because you be putting them on them fishing hooks.
Yeah.
Nobody like them damn things. They look nasty.
Some of them worms know how to. I'm just
listen. When you find a person that always need to be notarized, there's some other underlying issues going on there.
Okay.
Because again, when you confident in yourself and you know what you do and who you are and what you about, you don't need to do all that.
Okay. Well, see, I put out there also living in a yellow submarine. And that means that.
Thank you. Because I don't know nothing about no damn
I'm finna tell you.
No yellow submarine.
I'm finna tell you about it now. You don't need no worm for this one, okay? All right. Living in the yellow submarine, I'm finna tell you about it. What that means is that you are depreciating. You are drowning. The what you're doing and what the culture is doing and whatever's going on, the fabric of it is losing its fabric. So it's drowning in the system. So that when I say that, I said living in the yellow submarine, my thing is not all of us. Some of us are drowning. Not all of us. Some of us can just see. So that means that you took a dance that's great. People dressed. They wore their hats. Women took their purses. They dressed to go to something that was nice. enjoyed themselves, took their ass home, was happy, went to the next spot. They always dressed to go somewhere. Okay. Now, since that was the culture of back then of stepping in the past, and that was a good culture, because everybody appreciated everybody. You see what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
it's so much mess in it to where it's impossible, and I'm going to say it's impossible for it even to reach a televised network because I'm just saying, because there's so much bullshit, it can't get nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? It's so much mess. You can't get it. You talking about thousands and thousands of people around the country enjoying themselves. Now, there are events out there where people just come and enjoy themselves. They dress, like a family reunion, and they're respecting each other, and that's cool.
Those are good parties.
Them the ones. There's some other places that you go. They ain't so. You know what I'm saying? They ain't so good.
They ain't so kosher.
No, and they're drowning. And I don't. And each party or each city, or each city, province, whatever you call it, somebody either a good leader or trying to lead or don't know what the hell they doing. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My thing is my see, here's my thing. If we all get on a plane and we going from the West Coast to the East Coast, we gonna land somewhere in New York, Philadelphia. If we all on the plane and we all get there at the same time, the pilot, all of us, then on that plane, everybody was on one accord. The mission is to get from point A to point B safely without arguing, fussing, this and another. Now, if you in that plane and you start, and I got to say this and you start fucking with that pilot, that something's going down.
That part.
You start messing with the co-pilot, the plane going down. You start messing with the flight attendant, there's gonna be some disturbance in the back. She gonna talk to the pilot. They gotta make an emergency landing somewhere because your ass don't want to act right.
Yep.
So that your ass is going down. So therefore, I'm just saying. So when people go out to step and they enjoy themselves or whatever.
What you saying? You want them to act like they on the plane?
Yeah, everybody got to act accordingly. Come in, treat everybody nice, speak. How you doing? What's going on? Oh, you see a woman sitting there. She's sitting up front. She's sitting at the table. Now you in here. You come in. You get on the dance floor. You look around. You see the woman at the table. Dance with her. Let me give you a prime example. Let me give you some prime example. And I'm gonna name some names. I can name some names because
no, you can't name no names. What you mean? You got permission to name?
Yeah, I got permission. Permission. Now, one of the guys that I know that were dance with. Now, I don't know everybody, so if you know some people, you can name them. But one of the guys I know with dance with all the women in the room is Mr. James. Chuck James.
Yeah, Mr. James, Mr. Chuck. Well, not Chuck James, Mr. James. Yes, he will.
That's right. The other person that I know, they'll dance with the women in the room when he comes in, because he'll get to everybody with Ari.
Yeah.
Ari Israel. Keith Hubbard will.
Yeah.
Even though he got hurt knees and hurt back, he'll get out there with him. I get out there with my old broke down ass. You know what I'm saying? I get out there. So I only know a few. I only know a few. I only know a few. I know. As a matter of fact, I do. I know a guy down in Arkansas. His name, well, Terrence Stewart. He will, and this guy named Ricky. Now he will.
What's that guy from?
I only know a few now.
Kansas City.
Kansas City Tracy.
I ain't naming no names.
I am Kansas City. I can name because I'm speaking highly of him. Now Kansas City Tracy will dance with everybody.
Yep.
Step in line, dancing. If you do the Congo, if you do the monkey shuffle, his ass is out there.
If you want to do the James Brown, get some splits in. We can do cartwheels. We can do everything. He has a lot of energy, very high energy.
But what I'm trying to say is, and somebody might ask a question, how come you didn't name? And I'm gonna answer your question. Because I know that. Well, Trish, how come you didn't say something? Because I can only name a few that I've seen. Now, if some people know some other folk that would dance with women in the spot, you know what I'm saying? Come out with dance, try to dance with every woman that they can, because they can't dance with every damn woman. But they will try to get in there, get it in. And you got them women up front. I think if you're on that dance floor, you come in and you say, okay, yeah, hit that dance floor. I did it. I can say Chuck Jane did it. I can say the other people I've named, we come to that dance floor, we see them. We come on there, we see, okay, they up front. I'm going to start up here first. I've told some women I was coming through, Stretch, come on, let's go down. I said, wait a minute, baby. Let me start up there first. I know where you at. Let me go up here first, up front. You know, start there. And if I didn't start,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all should reverse some shit and start from the back and work your way to the front. That's the problem.
Let me tell you
People that sits in the back don't get no dances, so you're guilty.
Well, yeah. Well, let me tell you this. I didn't say I didn't dance with nobody in the back. You didn't hear me say that. I said that's where I started from. Then I worked my way back. Okay. But now, if I'm coming in and a woman grabs me and I'm headed to the floor and I want to go, and then she's standing by the wall. Yeah, because I'm gonna go with her, and then I'm gonna take her back to her seat. Then I'm gonna work my way back.
Are you a gentleman?
Yeah, I walk them back. I walk them back. I give them a glass of Kool-Aid. Go on, sit down.
Well, that's better than nothing. That's better than nothing.
You know what's gonna happen though. You know what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna start happening. And if I mention it, somebody's gonna do it. Cause I'm gonna say this, fellas. There's a lot of women be there, and if y'all don't start dancing with these women around the place, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do an event called a Dance With Me for $10 event. And if you want to dance with that woman, you gotta give her $10. Cause there's more women than men. So if you want to dance with her, you gotta have to give her ass $10. Dance with this woman, you in there, you bullshit. You gotta give her $10. Baby, can I dance with you? $10, nigga. $10, nigga. $10. Go on the floor. I'm just telling you. I'm gonna make it hard for you. I'm gonna make it hard.
Well,
I'm charging.
Stretch. I'm just hoping that all these we got a lot of male instructors out here. I'm hoping that they can collaborate and come up with some ideas to draw some men into the classes.
Right.
I'm not a man, so I don't know what it would take to reach another man as far as trying to instruct them on how to step. You know what I'm saying?
Let's say this.
We need the men, y'all. If you're on the line, we need y'all. Come on in, please.
Let's say this. I think more men will come to the dance. I think instructors, you could get more men to come to your class. First of all, you just have to tell men we're having a stepping class, this, that, and other. If you already know, some men will say, I already know how to step, which is fine. If that's what they do, they two-step or whatever, have it maybe. Just bring them in now. Show them what you do. Then, pretty soon, I think they'll gradually learn what Chicago stepping is kind of like is about. They'll gradually learn. But you can't. See, men are competitive.
They would probably gradually want to learn.
Right.
Or
but men are competitive.
Some things that they may turn on a light bulb in their heads and say, oh, yeah, okay.
See, some men are competitive. So when you get a man, come on. And then this guy already, the instructor, he already doing it, and women are going, this, that, now he can't do it. He trying to learn. But he feel ashamed in front of 30 women. He has 30 women in the class, and it's 8 men. six out of them 8 gonna feel ashamed. They ain't come back no more because number one, if you got the women that they're gonna say, oh, some of them gonna try to help the women, gonna try to help the man. Later on, they're gonna say, well, he didn't do it like you. It's a whole problem with that. My thing is just have a man's class.
That's what I was getting ready to say. What about just men only classes? Now, back when 2006, 7, maybe, they were giving men only classes.
I know.
But for some reason, and I haven't quite been able to put my finger on maybe as to why, but for some reason, the men want to dance, but they don't want to do what it takes to dance. You know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, some of them got older. They like, and I just come out. I just want to have a good time. They just want to have, and I can understand it. They just want to have a good time, come out, just in a damn with a woman, and go sit down. You know, and you might not be stepping like they do in Chicago or how they doing anywhere else. You might be doing your own thing. They just want to come out and have a good time and go sit down. Now I've seen a guy since I've been here in Vegas. He ain't no stepper, but he come out. He just have a good ass time. He come out and get his dance.
The thing is, Stretch.
What's up, Poppy?
Everybody is not going to look like Chicago. No. Okay? And the people have to change their way of thinking.
Yeah, you can't look like Chicago.
And that's from thinking that they're gonna look like other folks. No.
Well, see, that's what
individual dance, Stretch.
Well, see, that's what the instructors put out there. Some of the instructors put out there. Well, you ain't from Chicago. This is how we do it in Chicago. Some of these folks really don't care. Some of these folks don't care what they look like Chicago. For some of these folks out here, man, I gotta look like them. I ain't gonna be accepted. I ain't gonna be able to dance. You know what I'm saying? They have all that pressure. My thing is, just do you. Enjoy yourself. If you pick up a few things, you pick them up. Go out there and enjoy yourself. This and the other. You don't necessarily have to be look like somebody from Chicago or whatever.
Right.
Because this is what they do in Chicago.
And you're never gonna look like the instructor.
No.
You think the instructor gonna teach you his whole game?
No, because some of the instructors
don't
know
the instructor only gonna teach you enough to keep your ass coming to the class.
Right. So then, like Papa said, then you got some folks out there that'll say, they'll do that, and then you have an instructor, people, man, you can't step, man, you ain't doing this, that, and the other. See, here's the thing.
That's wrong.
Here's the thing, and here's the thing with me. It doesn't matter. Shit, you got people that 50, 60, 70 years old, 65, 68, 54, 42. They in it. They old. They really don't give a damn whether you come, well, you can't tell me. I don't care about that shit. They got to be more like me. If I was one of those people and they come and told me, well, you can't, I don't give a damn. Nigga, I'm here to enjoy I spend my money to come here and enjoy myself. Not to listen to your punk ass tell me what I can't do.
Everybody ain't like you, Stretch.
Right. Not to listen to your ass tell me what I can't damn do. I come here to enjoy myself. And see, if folks start thinking, and then if other people would shut their mouth, you understand what I'm saying? Trying to tell folks, well, you can't do so and so and so. Just shut your mouth.
Stop intimidating the people.
Yeah, that's right.
That intimidates the people. That lowers their self-esteem into wanting to learn the dance.
Right.
It affects them psychologically, whether they realize what they're doing or not. It affects them. But I'm here to tell everybody that's out here stepping, that's out here learning how to step, you do not have to look like everybody else. This is an individual dance.
Right.
You take the basics and you build your dance around you.
Right. Don't see. My thing is, if you want to learn what they do in Chicago and you see it, and somebody might get mad at me, but hey, this is me. If you want to learn what Chicago do, go to Chicago.
Right.
If you that adamant about learning what Chicago do, if those folks have got you, well, you ain't doing what we do in Chicago, well, go to Chicago.
And then, a lot of people from other states have been become intimidated by that too,
right?
Because they have this bullshit ass rumor that don't go to Chicago if you can't step, because they'll burn your ass up. They not gonna let you, they ain't gonna even dance with you. That's a lie.
Yeah, they gonna dance with you, because you know what? I'm gonna tell you one place. But when you come in, them folks they greet you with a smile and everything, where you can step or not, because at that time that was Sweet Georgia Brown. You go to Sweet Georgia Brown. Hey, how you doing? People speaking to another. Now I'm gonna say this, and I don't want nobody to get mad. They might be like, "Damn, you." Some of the people that you know that step on, like on YouTube or whatever, that people see out there. Some of them people in Sweet Georgia Brown standing against the wall, watching.
Yeah. They had to learn from somewhere, didn't they?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody has a starting point.
Everybody had to start.
Absolutely.
And see, when people say, "Well, you see something," yeah, I can see all the people that's stepping in. And some of the guys nowadays they're doing what they do, and they look good out there. But guess what? I still like watching the old school.
Oh yeah, to the day I die.
I still like watching the old school because it's something. See, what's been taken out to me. This is just me now. What's been taken out of the dance is like me and Keith talk about the romance of the dance, the how you dance with a lady.
I think what's been taken out is the grace.
That right there,
the grace and the elegance of the dance. Now it looks like Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
It looks like it's starting to go more into a salsa type look.
Okay.
Because with the salsa and the Latin dances, you do a lot of turning and spinning and dropping the body down, catching them by the neck and all that. Yeah, that's salsa.
Okay. Because I think I can better say it about what was in the style of dancing when I saw my granddaddy and all those people dancing back then. It's like it's equivalent to them taking prayer out of school. Ain't no substance.
Yes.
That's what I want to say. The dance had substance then. Ain't no substance. Ain't no walking a lady to the dance floor and walking her back. Ain't no asking the woman, you want something to drink. Now you ain't gonna buy her the biggest drink in the mother club, but you're gonna get at least a glass of water or something if she tired, you know what I'm saying? All that.
Back then, Stretch, the women was so cold with it, baby. If you asked her to dance, you better buy a drink. And if you didn't buy a drink, you got cussed out. Okay?
Right, I can understand that.
You cannot dance with me all night, have my tongue hanging out my head, and don't offer me a glass of water?
That's right.
Are you serious?
I can understand that. That I can understand.
That was it wasn't mandatory, but that was a requirement back then.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sweat out my beautiful dress and don't offer me something to cool down. No.
That's right.
Not gonna do it.
You can sweat your Jerry curl out, but don't sweat my hair.
And it wasn't both ways, because the women would buy me a drink too.
Yeah.
It wasn't both ways.
I'm just getting to that, and how you treat the woman when you took her back to her seat. I'm also getting to the etiquette of coming off the dance floor. You don't walk all around the dance floor. Crowded. You got to have all that. They done took all that stuff out. Now when you go on the dance floor now, you got these people trying to. You've seen it before. You get out there, people trying to squeeze on the floor, and half of the damn song going off. Here your ass go. Now where are you going on half of a damn song?
That was a violation. If you didn't catch the song from the beginning,
right,
or maybe 2 or 3 beats after it got started, you better not walk up on that dance floor. And you better not walk on the dance floor and it was already packed and no place to go.
No, you wouldn't get. Oh, they wouldn't let you on.
You better not bump into me and step on my shoes trying to get on here and ain't no place to dance.
Yeah, because the elbows hurt, don't they?
Baby, I heard. I never got an elbow, but I heard they do.
I'm just saying.
And then another thing about the dance floor, I don't know why it's so hard for it to be implemented, but everyone should be dancing in the same direction.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? The reason why you have to implement that, because once again, Chicago and then outside folks. You know, if you live like.
Well, then if you're going to call the Chicago stepping, then you got to take all of the history with the Chicago stepping and apply everything that goes with it.
That's right.
The etiquette, the dressing, the respect.
That's right.
All of that. You can't just take the dance and don't do the rest.
Right. Now, that's true. Now, that makes sense. And, you know, and see, when instructors are out there, and they want to teach the dance, you know, because they're teaching it, you know, and plus they, you know, they're making a profit from whatever. I'm trying to figure out how come you not teaching them the etiquette? How you gonna teach one part and not teach the rest of the dance? I don't get that part. I don't get that.
Stretch.
I don't understand.
All of that should be part of the class. When I was teaching back in 2006 here at Doolittle.
Okay.
I had information for them. I had flyers printed out, giving them the history of stepping, where it generated from, how it generated, what the appropriate etiquette was on the dance floor, what was the purpose on making the 1, 2, 3,
right,
4, 5, 6, whatever number you want to call it. What was the purpose in actually making that move? Where is it taking me from, and where am I going?
Right, okay.
All of that is part of teaching a class. They have to get the full picture. If you want to call it Chicago style stepping, now if you just want to say a steppers class, then that's different.
Right.
But if you're going to put the Chicago label on it,
right, you teach
give it to them in the raw and give it to them full-fledged and 100. Give them everything.
Right.
Don't just give them pieces and parts of it.
Cause you can dance. You let's say let's say a person had a set, and the dance and the DJ is playing a song, and I want to dance. DJ is playing a song, I escalated the dance. Now, before I really step on that floor, I check with that guy that's in the spot close to where I want to dance. I check with him. I say, "Is it cool?" You know, with the head down, he be like, "Go ahead." I'm gonna go ahead and go on out there. You know, because we got this one square that we're gonna dance in. This us. We ain't got to be twirling, flipping you up and down, doing the monkey twist, twirling the legs, all that kind of shit, around behind the back, trying to dunk your ass in the goal. None of that shit. We just do it right here. You understand?
Yeah. We had one square.
Right. One square. That's it.
That we danced in. One square stretch. One square. And that was including walking, stepping, and if you was walking the floor, you walked on the outside.
Walked on the outside.
Now, you know, Casper said something that was very prominent and held a lot of value.
I like Casper. He likes skin like me. I like Casper. He likes skin.
Well, I don't know nothing about all that old life skin. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I don't know about all that old.
Well, everything get dark when you cut the light off. Well, go ahead. You cut the light off, all berries are dark.
You got that right. You got that right, honey. And when you close your eyes, everything dark. So It don't matter.
Some of the bears you don't want to look at.
When you in the midst of that moon, baby, and them eyes closed, you don't see nothing but dark and stars.
And some of them bears you don't want to look at it in the dark, in the light. Yeah, cut the light off. I don't want to see. I don't want to see no ball of homework. Cut the light off.
Or better yet, would you do me a favor? What, before you get in the bed, would you bring me one of them paper bags? I want to put it by the side of the bed. So my baby, let's try something new. Put this paper bag over your head.
Put the paper bag over your head. Look. And look, turn your head sideways. Now don't look at me. Don't look at me now. Don't turn your head. Turn it that way. Anyway, I'm turning that way. I like to see the side of your head.
Look, don't you turn that light on. Don't you turn.
No, don't do it.
But Casper was saying, back in the day, and I know that this dance is evolving.
Right.
I understand that. But we didn't even pay nobody. We just observed.
Right.
And we took from that and we built our dance. Like he said, he practiced with his chair.
Right.
Doorknobs. Refrigerator.
All that.
Look, I don't know how many times I had a belt or a string tied to a doorknob.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, it's only so much you can be taught in an hour or hour and a half.
Right.
It's an everlasting dance, and you're always going to be learning. So you have to practice. But it ain't about going and giving these folks all your money and thinking you're going to become this fabulous stepper. It's not.
Right.
It's not. That's not true. It's a help to get you started. And I don't knock anybody's hustle either. Do what you do. But just let the people know that you're not going to look like me or anybody else that's been dancing 20, 30, 40, 50 years. It ain't going to happen.
And you know what? And here's another thing. The dance is outside of Chicago. And that's a lovely thing. I'll put it that way. Here's what I'm going to say. If the dance didn't look good, the people outside of Chicago wouldn't want to do it no damn way. If it didn't look good. You understand what I'm saying? If they didn't first see what they saw, they wouldn't want to fool with it. So therefore, the foundation came from where it came from the shine, then it grew and everything, and
it spread it like that ugly word, that ugly C word. It spread.
Right. So and see, but some of the ladies I've heard when it was coming out with it back when they first started or whatever, they was like, now these were women, grown women now. I like to do it because I like to dress up. I like to go have a good time. I'm single. My husband then passed away. I got rid of my boyfriend. I feel like I can go to a spot now. It ain't all gangstered out or young folks that I can go have a good time, put my clothes on, carry my ass back home, and enjoy myself. The men gonna treat me like a woman, so the women see the problem. The women
get feel appreciated.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Feel appreciated. Don't you know that you get more out of women?
Right.
When we feel appreciated and respected.
Okay.
It ain't even always about how much money you got and what kind of car you're driving.
Right.
Okay? It's just feeling appreciated and respected.
Because women are damn with you. Women are damn with you. Now, let me tell you why they're damn with you. Number one, they gonna damn with you if you keep your breath clean. So keep the mints in your pocket.
You know what?
And they gonna damn with you if you ain't full of shit.
I don't tell you about that damn time.
I'm just saying, they gonna dance with you. So get on.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
So get out there and dance. Get out there and come on now. You don't make no damn sense. I don't get
And
what's
how
wrong.
about this? What's wrong with just dancing with each other and not go out of that realm, and be trying to make it personal, and you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with just dancing as friends and having fun?
Having a good time.
Yeah.
And go home. And then ask somebody else to dance.
No. Yeah. That's all. Let everybody spread. Let everybody have an opportunity.
I'm going to put it this way. This is where I'm going to put it. Fellas, if you out there, women, if you out there, I'm going to say this. Fellas, if you out there, you dancing with a woman and you trying to holler. And then she let you in. You trying to holler at her and she let you in. Now, if you can't perform no work with that woman when she let you in the bedroom, your ass gonna get talked about. You know what? So don't carry your ass out. What I'm saying is, don't take your ass out there trying to holler at a woman. If you dancing and you trying to holler at the woman and she okay, all right, nigga, you trying to holler and you can't perform, she gonna be through dancing with your ass and everything else. And
not only that, she gonna tell everybody that little she stick wasn't no good.
I'm gonna know your business because they're gonna tell me. I'm like, you know what? You need to just go ahead and
right, girl. He always want to talk up under your clothes and talk about what he can do, girl. He can't do nothing. Let me tell you this story.
They're gonna say he can't do shit, let alone dance. Don't put yourself in that predicament. If you get yourself in there, don't do it. Just go dance with the woman and take her back to her seat. Go dance with her, take her back to her seat.
When you know you shout, leave folks alone.
That's right. You dance with that woman talking about you can perform later on and your ass, and you know what I'm saying? Come on now. I'm just saying.
Your ass couldn't do nothing but roll up and go to sleep. Ass couldn't do shit.
She expected some stuff. You already talked your shit up, and then you on that damn.
Done hyped it up.
And then you go and then you lay down with your woman, your noodle like this here shit. Shut your ass up. Go sit down somewhere. If you noodle rising, don't be trying to holler. Don't be trying to walk.
The noodle rising.
The noodle rise. You see the noodle, don't you? Don't be trying to rise up on no woman your ass. Your noodle ain't working. Just go over there with her and sit your ass down. Now, don't let me hear about it. I'm like, ooh wee. That nigga got it.
And you know why I'm laughing so hard? It's because I done heard a few stories.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I done heard a few stories. And if them folks knew that I knew, baby, they probably pass out. But yeah, I done heard them stories. Say ain't nothing working. Nothing.
Ain't nothing working.
Ain't nothing working. But then you out there high-siding and pumping your chest up and acting like you all of this and all of that and can't do a damn thing. And then on top of that, ain't even got a job. Wet noodle and no job.
So don't be out there trying to holler at no woman and then she come to the room, you got popsicle sticks all around trying to take that son of a bitch. No. Leave that woman alone if your shit ain't working. Cause you done talked up on sex. And you know you can't perform nothing. And she expecting police
sergeant. A get down night.
Yeah, expecting the police sergeant.
You done danced all night and looked in each other's eyes, all dreamy eyed and making little goo sounds and shit. And then when it's time to throw
she looking for a police sergeant, you got
a baby.
She looking for a police sergeant, you walking in with a ramen noodle. You better sit your ass down somewhere. No, just go on down with
kick his ass right out the bed. Get your ass.
Go on there with the woman and carry your ass. Go over there and sit down somewhere. Stop talking about sex because I'm finna hear about it.
I'm tired of hearing about it. Leave me alone with it.
I'm saying.
So be careful, guys. Be careful. Women, be careful too.
Right. And another thing I want because I got some information from DJs. They would ask somebody sent me some information. They asked me about why is Stretch telling people not to pay the DJs from out of town, this, that, and the other. First of all, let me put this out there. You wasn't listening to the first show. What you need to do is listen and understand and be quiet. That's what I told. But I had to tell him. I got to tell him this. It was not that. All I'm saying is, if you got some DJs in your city, like I told the first guy, and you got stepping going on in your city, y'all should get together, send a DJ to Chicago so he can work with somebody and learn how to play the music. You're not going to invite from somebody from another city every damn week to do your set. You're going to lose money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So therefore, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what.
That's what you call spreading the wealth.
Right. You know.
If we would just all stop trying to be so egotistical and prideful, right, and just share the love, you know, and help each other stretch.
Right.
Of course, it would be a better world, but it would be a much better step of community. Because right, one thing for sure, you can't take it with you.
You can't take it with you.
You know, what's wrong with sharing with others, you know? Now, I'm not saying share with them old lousy crooks that's out there.
Right.
I'm talking about those that's really genuine in the community and trying to keep this thing going and help build the community. Right. What's wrong with sharing and working with others? What's wrong with it, y'all? If somebody could chime in and tell me what's wrong with it, maybe I'll feel better, because I'm not understanding it.
Because they, you know, I don't know what they're doing.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
We have to be selfless.
Yeah.
Stop thinking about ourselves and think about other folks.
Other folks, right.
That's where the blessing is, y'all. You bless other people.
But see what I'm saying, all I'm saying about it, you know, there was only a couple of people, a couple of DJs that somebody called me about a couple of DJs talking. I was like, they don't listen. And listening, you know.
Well, you know, that's one of the biggest problems here in the stepper community.
They don't listen.
A lack of communication.
They don't listen.
A lack of communication, because, you know, all it takes is two willing adults to sit down and listen and talk to each other.
Right.
It's okay to disagree, to agree. That's okay. That's why we all individuals stretch, because we all going to think differently.
Right.
And that's okay. But when that comes about, be willing to sit down and come to a happy medium or understanding about whatever the difference may be, and keep it moving. Stop the grudge holding and the backbiting and stepping on each other's toes. And,
don't make no sense.
You know.
See, that come from when you remember they were trying to have a coalition a while back about teaching stepping in different areas and this and another, and allowing folks to come in Chicago and different things going like that right there. The problem I had with that was, and I'm just backtracking on because I was telling it the other day. The problem I had with that was, you know, at that point in time, they wouldn't allow a certain somebody to come to Chicago and make money because, and then I heard a couple of DJs talking about me and some other ones. It was like, well, yeah, man, we can't allow. And I said, well, let me ask you a question. If you're a DJ from outside of Chicago and you know the music, you know, the question what I want answered was, will you guys have a problem with a DJ coming from out of the city, out of Chicago, from somewhere down south, whatever, to Chicago to DJ a set? Would you have a problem with that? To DJ a set, can he come make some money in the shop? And they were like, well, I said, well, can he come make some money in the shop? Because you got people that the original DJs that know the stepping music come out, and I appreciate them. I appreciate them, all them guys. But they come out of the city and they make money in other cities. Now, is it a problem for a DJ or somebody to come to the city of Chicago and make some money? That's what I wanted to know. You know, because I like all fairness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody
if both sides should have the opportunity.
Right.
One ain't no better than the other.
Right.
If they're allowed to go to other states and play, what's wrong with opening the door and letting other folks come to Chicago and play?
That's what
fair is fair.
That's what I'm talking about. I ain't mad about it. I just want to answer. Because I see stuff in a different light.
Yeah.
I see stuff in a different light. I just see stuff. I just see.
Well, you walk a different path, baby. We're considered outcasts.
Right.
So that's why you would not understand it, because it's a different path. We walk in different paths, honey. But it would only be fair, I would think. One hand washes the other, I thought.
See, my thing, if I feed you at my house, I can't come to your house and eat either. I can't come to your house and eat, but I got to feed you.
No, you ain't coming to eat my damn food. You eat too damn much.
That's all I'm saying. If I feed you at my house, can I come to your house and eat?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I just want to hear from some people, which I probably won't hear from today. Later on, I'll probably say something. I just want to hear where the fairness is. That's all. I just want to hear. Ain't nothing against nobody, but I just see stuff. I'm just raised. If I do something over here, if I got something for you, or I do this for you, then you'll do this for me, or vice versa. Because I raised down south, so I just see something different. That's all I'm saying.
But hopefully, whatever you do, you're not doing it because you expect something in return. You're doing it because it would just only be the respectable and manable thing to do.
That's right. That's like your choir at your church. They go to another church and sing.
Yeah.
Then when it's y'all anniversary or whatever, that church come to y'all church. That choir come to y'all church and sing, and vice versa. See, this is the way the thing is supposed to be working. It's supposed to work like that.
Yeah.
That's the way
it should.
But it ain't working like that.
No, it's not. So hopefully, come on, people. Let's put fairness all the way across the board. And let's just put our egos and stuff in our pockets. Life is too short now to be, and we just too damn old for all of this.
Right.
It's just too old. It's my mama always told me it's better to be a young fool than an old damn fool.
That's right.
We too old to be acting like this. We supposed to be unifying, loving, caring, and getting ready for the downhill. We on our way to check out.
That's right. Now you right about that. Some of us don't know we're gonna check out. They that's what they call them.
Every time they get up and they feel them aches and pains and shit, they know their asses is on their way out of here.
Right.
Hell, we getting older now. We got to love and unite and share. Share. Well, rightfully so, though. Rightfully so.
Well, let me tell you that's why. And I'm gonna talk. I can say this event because I'm part of Steppenganza. We at that event, we got DJs everywhere.
No,
everybody get a chance.
You running 40-something DJs, ain't you?
Yeah, about 42 to 47. Everybody get a chance.
Wow. That's a huge responsibility stretch. Congratulations.
And then we got some of the best female DJs that's DJing. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you got Samela, as far as I know, I think she's playing. And you got what's my girl Angie out here in Cali? She's playing. So we got and some more. So we got some of the best.
So in other words, you're saying that the opportunity is for everyone.
Yeah, the opportunity is open. Now we've had people that come to Steppenganza who had an opportunity, and then they messed their opportunity up.
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right.
No, I do, but I don't.
Right.
All I can do is tell you, and when you don't show up or whatever to say like you're supposed to, and somebody get your spot, then you messed it up.
Yeah, they just erased off the board.
Right.
You just take the eraser and erase their little monkey asses up off the board. Ain't nobody got time for nobody not standing up and holding up to their responsibilities.
Right. So everybody got opportunity to do what they do. Step again.
Right.
Like I said, if your business straight, got my I call him Uncle Chase. You know Chase crazy.
Yeah. That's my man.
Chase gonna be barbecuing everywhere.
Yes. I can't wait to get some of that good old barbecue. Look, I'm packed already. And when is the party?
It starts the week of Memorial Day, and that weekend. So you like the 24th all the way until the 1st.
I'm ready. I'm getting there early.
I'm gonna be already there.
Yeah, I'm getting there early. I'm ready. Because that is one event.
Right.
That I can truly, truly say. Mm-hmm. That when I have gone.
Right.
I felt like I was at a family reunion.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
It was such a wonderful time. Everybody was in high good. Excuse me.
They was ready. They were ready, baby.
Excuse me.
They were ready, baby. Ready. I'm sorry. I was jamming for a minute. I thought.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they were in high spirits.
Yeah, that's what we stayed.
Good spirits.
Yep.
I mean, high energy, just a lovable time. And what I was so amazed about, Stretch, is the fact that even though it was all these people, everything that we could see,
right,
the consumer,
right,
was organized.
Oh yeah.
From the breakfast buffet to the after parties, the pre-parties, everything was so organized. I was amazed. But that
I can't. She froze. But yeah. I can't. Turn your mic on. Yeah, she right. Everything was organized, different folks, everything was good. So we had, but we work as a band of people, a group of people. So a group of black people, we all come together. You still there? Okay, we all come
together. You hear
me? Yeah.
Okay.
We come together. It's not just the few people that you see, like me, Mr. Loris, Irie, Keith, Shorty, Gucci. It's more people working together because they want to. You understand?
And not only that, you guys are working with mature adults.
Right. Because they want to work. Ain't no problem.
They want to work, and they not trying to get all the credit for everything. And see, all they focusing on is trying to make sure the people is right. I've seen it. I've watched it.
Ain't no big eyes and little U's. That's what I'm talking about.
Never.
Ain't no
Never.
Big eyes and little U's.
Never. I love that.
No big eyes
love
and
that.
U's.
So I'm looking forward to the Step Against the Baby. It's going down.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I done called up all my folks. Meet me there. Yeah.
Oh.
And can I do something?
Okay, let me see. What you gonna do? You going to sleep?
Can I send out a happy birthday shout?
Yeah. I know. They probably listen to. Go on, send the birthday shout out to them. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my partner. Happy birthday to you. Everybody, happy birthday to Mellow Mike. Let's give him a shout today, my partner.
Happy birthday,
the Powerhouse.
Happy birthday,
happy birthday, friend.
That's the Mellow Mike. He's a part of the Powerhouse, and he's up in, and he's getting an award at Step Against. He's getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. So let's give him a hands up. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Now
Yeah,
look,
baby.
he's a legend, but you would never know it.
Yeah.
If you want to, so-called legend, he's a legend. He's been around for many, many years.
But he's not gonna say he's a legend. He's
but he's not gonna say it. You would never know it.
Not gonna say it. No.
Never know it. That's what I'm trying to say. See, you don't have to talk. No. Your dance speak for itself, because when he get out there, they be like, damn, I didn't know you. I know you didn't.
Right. He's not gonna. Well, I'm gonna do this before we leave, and I'm gonna let you answer this question quickly. So, ladies, this pre-Mother's Day, and we're gonna do some more Mother's Day stuff about the women that's stepping. Y'all just hold on. We're gonna do some more later on, somewhere down the line. I might do a surprise pop-up. I don't know. But listen, let me say this. The lady, I was reading the lady's post. It's like, I don't think you have to have a big booty, big breasts, big legs, all kind of makeup on your face. You don't have to have. I don't think you have to have a
lace front.
A lace front wig in order to get a dance, baby. I'm sorry you didn't get a dance at the party or whatever. They didn't dance with you. You ain't got to have all that.
No, ma'am.
Just a good attitude. Let whatever the Lord gave you, that's what you use. So the ones that missed out on that, hey, they just missed out. Just remember, they missed out on a gift.
They lost in your game, and don't ever let anybody deter you from something that you love to do.
That's right.
If you love to dance,
that's right.
Don't let that one opportunity, or maybe it's been several, but don't you stop doing what you love to do, because trust me, there are some men out there that would eventually understand this, and you will get your dance, ma'am. So don't give up. Follow your dream, baby, or hobby, or whatever it is you want to do. Do that.
Yep, and we're gonna get up out of here, you guys, because we got things. We got things. We got lives too. We just can't be sitting up here just talking.
Well, wait a minute.
All day and stuff. I got something to do.
I got something to do too. But wait a minute. I have a question. When is that powerhouse party again?
Powerhouse party. The powerhouse party. Yeah. The powerhouse party that's yours truly, DJ Stretch, my man DJ Mellow Mike, and Paradise. And the powerhouse party is May 14th.
Okay.
May 14th.
Okay.
It's May 14th. That's on a Saturday. We're gonna do it on a Saturday. So it's gonna be May 14th. So get ready for that. It's gonna be
that's the
Towers Bash. If you're a Towers, come on. Towers beginning like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I was jamming in my head. Mercedes. I can't hear her. Yo, Mike, do it again. Turn your mic back on. There you go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We gonna party. Leave it alone. Stop turning the mic off. See, you know what? Where my belt? I'm gonna leave that mic alone. I'm finna get the belt. I can't hear you. Turn your mic on. We got to get out of here. I don't know. I don't wish you turn the mic on or not. I don't know. But yeah, don't forget about the powerhouse, man. The powerhouse party.
Stretch.
Yeah. Now, will you leave that stuff alone over there? Are you still messing with it? Mercedes. I can hear her. I don't think she can hear me. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're not gonna spend time. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here, Mercedes. Can you say something?
Stretch.
Okay, I can hear you. Yes.
Hold on. I'll be back.
I don't know where she went. I don't know. But yeah, don't forget, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Urban Lounge Powerhouse, we're going to do the Towers Bash with the Powerhouse. That's my man, Mellow Mike, DJ Paradise, and myself, and we're gonna get it in. Play all kind of music, stepping, bopping. Stepping, bopping, house music, line dancing. We're gonna be at the Urban Lounge here in North Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you're not doing anything, come on through and hang with us. What's up, Bruce Palmore? Bruce Palmore checking in. What's up? What's up? My man Bruce Tree, what's happening? Maxine Hopper Brown, why you checking in? Come on, checking in over there out of Cali. I see you coming up. I know you coming to the city. I'm gonna see you one day. Poppy Brantley Force, what's happening? We're gonna keep it moving just like this right here. Drew Thomas, St. Louis, Missouri, checking in. What's going on? Melinda Brown checking in, y'all. Just thanks to her for checking in. And Phyllis Skinner checked in. And Tanita checked in. So everybody checked in. So that's all I got to do. We're gonna get ready to get out of here. Oh yeah, I need to go.
Stretch.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to figure out some things. I'm gonna have to figure out how to stop these folks from knocking me out of my show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ringing my phone and stuff.
Oh, okay.
However, we was talking about the tourist bash, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Please, guys, come on out. It's a free concert, y'all. Huh? Mellow Mike, Stretch, and Paradise. How could it not be a concert? And it's free. Mm-hmm. And at the concert, you're able to bring your own cocktail. Only thing you can't bring is your picnic basket.
That's right.
So good music, good sounds, and there is an opportunity to make a purchase for some food. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a wide variety of music, correct? Yeah. Come on down. We're going to have a good time. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's invited. And with love, come on out.
Yeah, come on out and hang with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's at the Urban Lounge on the 14th of May. So get ready for that thing right there. We're going to have a ball, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. All right. It's time to get up out of here. I always let you say that thing you usually say before we go.
All right. Remember to love thyself so that you may love someone else and bring a smile or create a smile. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. Until next week. Peace out.
Peace.
You're listening to one of the best internet radio stations around. You're listening to
Hot 89.1.